They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Throwing to get things started is Mahomes. That's caught. It's Jared Wiley, the tight end. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's good for our Kansas City Chiefs.
It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Second and 7. They send him right out of the slot. Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. That's the safety, Andre Cisco. He's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Jets. You get the ball to start the game thinking you'll score on offense. Instead, they allow the defense to be the first on the board in this one.
So now the question is, Mike, do you allow this to linger the rest of the day? You've dug yourself a pretty big hole here to start, but you've got to pick yourself up and realize this game is far from over, and we now got to get the ball back and establish some early rhythm.
That's the score, Jets 7, Chiefs nothing.
$7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Mahomes on 1st down. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That is brought in. That long one's going to bring them 1st and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line.
Attack! Gain on the play. Complete to number 5, Marquise Brown.
Here's a run. And he's going to go backwards on that one. They take him down back at the 6-yard line.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And some space opening up as he works it down to the 2. It is brought in the end zone. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs. Harrison Butker now for the extra point. And this one is no good. He misses the extra point. File that one away. We'll see if it comes back as the night goes on. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Here comes D. Eskridge on the return. Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line.
At their own 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Here we go. Hey, Kelsey.
Right to the air, it's Fields. He'll get this complete. That's Isaiah McKenzie. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
We spent so much time talking about these receivers. How fast do they run, Mike? How high do they jump? But so often, the guys that have the most success in the NFL, it's the mental part of the game that allows them to create separation, find soft spots in the defense, attack defenders. It's exactly what he's able to do here, and really nice connection.
That's into the hands of Xavier Gibson.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
That one is good. And the Jets extend their lead to 10-6.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's caught by Chandler. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down. Throwing from the gun, here's Patrick. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
A loss of 17 yards. It's now third down.
Rolling.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Attack. Hey, 15.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Chuck Clark. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
Here's a 2nd and 9. They put Wilson in motion. On the ground, it is the rookie from Wisconsin. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. One quarter in the books in round 1 of these AFC playoffs. It is 3rd and 10.
Here we go. Good. Hey, 10.
Fields. He's got the tight end, Tunyon. Taking advantage of that running ability. Gain of 17 and a first down.
Here we go.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. They put Wilson in motion. And a nice defensive play there coming through to make the play in the backfield. Fields from the gun on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. The motion man here is Mitchell. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. Checking it down. This one is caught. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Mahomes. Caught by the tight end, Wiley. It's a gain of 16, and it's 2 nice plays to begin this drive.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
1st and 10 for Mahomes. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Right back to the air for Mahomes. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Yellow.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Wiley, his tight end. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
15.
Here's Mahomes. This one is hauled in. Are the feet inbound? Touchdown, Kansas City. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Here's the Chiefs and Mahomes lining up to add on 2 more. Man in motion is Brown. That's going to be caught in the end zone. And they take the lead by 1. Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Yep. Extend. Right.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Here we go. Up. Hey, right.
Fields. Open man. That's Gibson. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line.
West right there. Here we go, start. No mud. Go.
A first down throw for Fields. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, New York.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball. And that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Well, a big play there, and maybe a big break, too. The ball going out of bounds, so they keep possession and keep a little bit of this momentum going, Greg.
We see this across the league so much now, Mike. Defenders are getting so good at ripping that ball out. Unfortunately for them, in this case, they got the ball out, but it ended up going out of bounds.
Hey, 57, color, 57, where's that?
First down throw, Mahomes. To the left side, it's caught by Brown. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
The motion man here is Mitchell. A first down throw for Mahomes. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, doesn't really translate it on the scoreboard just yet. He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10.
Hey, 43, 15. Hey, 57. Hey, Sunday.
The motion man here is Mitchell. Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. And he will get into the end zone. At 9, Mitchell. Touchdown, KC. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Gibson now on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go, son. Chips clear. Easy. Right.
Fields now. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 72 yards. Touchdown, Jets. Two-point try coming up. Fields has the offense set.
Here we go.
They'll look to throw. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack two more onto their lead. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Medical staff going to take a look, see if he can continue here in this wild card round. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line.
Yellow. Right side. 15, yellow. Right side.
On first and 10, it's Mahomes. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight.
Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The Jets have got it. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery and the great return for the touchdown. And Greg, they have done it again. This defense scoring for the second time, once on a pick and now on a scoop and score.
Yeah, when a defense can score once in a game, Mike, that's great. But when they can do it twice, it's remarkable. I mean, for them to be able to now impact this game on the scoreboard for the second time with that fumble return for a touchdown, just an incredible performance so far today by this defense.
The kick is good. Makes the score Jets 34, Chiefs 21.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10. Mahomes back. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a first down. Throwing is Mahomes. And that time, the pressure too much. He'll go down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 43-yard line.
Now, Mahomes. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
3rd and long for Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here we go.
First down. Fields. Looking middle of the field. It's complete. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop it.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Watson. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we are at halftime here in the AFC wildcard matchup, as we'll get you down to Orlando now. That's with the coaches, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. One team advances. One team's season ends here. Second half underway in the AFC wildcard game. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
Hall, a first down and more. And they get him to the ground, but he's all the way down to the 35-yard line. Fields now to throw on first down. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And That's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. What you see there is really the key to a good free safety blitz. Time the snap so that the offense cannot determine that you're rushing. It's exactly what happened here. He's able to bring the ball carrier down for a loss.
They'll put a receiver in motion right. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up.
5 yards on the play.
Here we go. Go.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, New York.
Touchdown, New York.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. The extra point, up and good. And the Jets will extend this third quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the end zone. And he'll get this up past the 20. And that's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10.
43! 40!
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 29-yard line.
Man in motion is Brown. Mahomes now on second down. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
We see this offense just continue to search for a spark. It's just this entire game, their execution's just been a little bit off. And now here in the second half, they find themselves down by multiple scores. They're going to have to connect on one or two of these big plays if they want to find themselves back in this one.
Mahomes now on 3rd and 2. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. A gain there of 16 yards. And the Chiefs have a first down.
That's good for our Kansas City Chiefs.
Here's Mahomes. Going to get that complete. This is Sky Moore. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
17 more yards.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. Flush to his right. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Shotgun snap, and a give to Hall. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. He's going to lose a yard. They'll go again with Hall. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down, forthcoming.
Here we go.
Fields. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. It'll be a pickup of 10, and the Jets have a first down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
They'll run on first down, and here's Allen. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Deron Payne there for the stop.
Here we go, son.
Second down and 8. Here's Hall. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up third down. One quarter remains here in this quarter.
With the score, Jets 41.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Here we go.
They'll try to run for it with Hall. Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down.
Hey, 10. Hey, 10. Right.
Fields to throw for it. That's taken in. And he's not going to get away. They get him down right after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on downs.
Attack! Yellow! Right side!
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. Open man downfield is Brown. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
Attack!
On first down, it's Mahomes. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Yellow! Line! Right side!
Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. 23 yards on that pass play. First down, KC.
Yellow! Hey, rip left!
Slot man in motion right.
Right side!
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy once again. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
15.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. To the back of the end zone. He's got it. Wiley. Touchdown, Chiefs. Here's the Chiefs and Mahomes lining up to add on 2 more. Man in motion is Brown. That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion. So down 2 scores, they're going to roll the dice here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
On the option, here's Hall. And a nice game there. On first down, he takes it forward for 8 yards. Here's 2nd and 2. A first carry for the veteran, Matt Breida. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Slot man in motion left. From the shotgun, it's Fields. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front. So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.